Hello, Ricky video. Today we're going to take a look at a very fast team for the current Element Cup. As you can see already, for the video length here, we only have like around 10 minutes. This is not because I have less gameplay in there, it's just because this team is very fast. 10 battles as basically always here. We're going to see our Awkward Tail coming through and then immediately deleting a Vulpix as we see a Seal swapping in against the Turtwig. It's definitely not the ideal scenario for the Seal here. Turtwig is a cool Razor Leaf here. We have a double Razor Leaf team here in general, as Turtwig has access to Body Slam as well, which is nice, and Seed Bomb, two moves that are pretty easy to get and will do apply some nice pressure here while we see them getting farmed down by this Oddish. Fine for you though, because you're going to have your Pumpkaboo in the bag, and this is more a showcase for Pumpkaboo to be fair, as Pumpkaboo is a cool Pokemon for this meta. Pumpkaboo is able to resist the normal types, going to be able to resist the grass types, and altogether this Pokemon is a very amazing typing for this current meta here, as there are a lot of Pokemon where you can just kind of wall them with it, or like the ghost typing really helps you with. Here we see a horrible lead and a horrible Say-Swap for you as well, with the Growlithe coming in here. You kind of want to shield up most likely the incoming Body Slam from the Growlithe, as you kind of want to shield any charge move in this kind of meta, it feels like, because it's very, very fast. You will be able to lick them down there, and we will see the Oddish coming back in. One Icy Wind will get the shield from them, and you can swap out then. Let's see if it's going to be a double... Oh, you cannot swap out at all. Let's see if it's going to be a double Fire team, what it's going to be in the back. You're going to have to shield this... You're not going to shield this move. It's going to be a Seed Bomb. Still going to do a ton of damage. It's going to be the Barbroach in the back, which is still going to get to a move here. I think shielding the Seed Bomb would have been better, but I'm not sure. Awkward Tail coming through. Now it's going to be a fast move, farm down, and you're going to lose this one. Oddish is also a very cool Razor Leafer, which you can definitely substitute the Pumpkaboo for. Oddish has just the Shadow bonus, which is very nice in a ton of scenarios. Same as Turtwig, by the way. Turtwig can also be Shadow, which does way more damage as well and makes the matchups even faster. As we can see here, the opponent going to need to even get farmed down from their Vulpix here just by this Turtwig. Like the Turtwig got a shield advantage and nearly farmed down the entire wave of this Vulpix here, as you will be able to go back into your Seal. This Seal will be able to seal the deal here, as you will be able to farm them all the way down. And we see the Pumpkaboo coming back in, and the Icy Wind should be able to get the final shield by the opponent here. You can farm them all the way down now with your own Pumpkaboo, and we see a Wooper in the back. This Wooper will not appreciate this one here, and Wooper gonna go all the way down. We see another Wooper. Let's see, you're going to swap out immediately into your Razor Leaf user. They swapped out very, very late, then into a Vulpix, which actually runs the move Ember, which is something that you rarely see currently. Quick Attack is very superior towards Ember, but very nice that you have a CMP here, which allows you to let this move go through. You will be able to now align your Seal again, and you will be able to farm them all the way down, and they will not get to another charge move, which is amazing. If they go back into the Wooper, you will have been fine, but they're gonna go into the Bulbasaur here. Bulbasaur will also be able to resist twice the Razor Leaf of your Pumpkaboo, but you're also going to be able to resist the moves of the Bulbasaur, which should be in total a very decent-ish scenario here. We see the Sludge Bomb coming through, very good shield there. As you're going to get this thing lower and lower. Again, you're going to shield another time here, which is going to be another Sludge Bomb, which is amazing. Luckily, the opponent doesn't bait you, and you will be able to farm them all the way down with your Pumpkaboo, and you will be able to win this next game. It's so, like, actually, I saw a lot of people being a little bit, like, complaining about this cup. Like, even if you like have hit already legend or whatever, those spells are so fast. You have triple Stardust for the winning rewards. It's so easy to just go through all your games and you should be fine, as like it takes less than an hour or whatever to go through all your games. You can just play it on the side and you can just fast move down everything basically anyway. So this, I actually would really recommend you to currently play the meta. Like, I really enjoyed this meta as well. I think it's a really cool cup. While I do understand that a lot of people don't like the Little Cup format, this one is just so fast, which is the most amazing thing here. Here, by the way, as well, one benefit of having a Pumpkaboo, same as our before, you will be able to have only neutral damage from the opponent's Bug Bite here, which is important, as you will be able to go for your Grass Knot. Actually, they said Seed Bomb on their graphics, and I just copied it, so it's not my mistake that's wrong on the right side. I'm not going to change it. They like when they sent the team, they said it's Seed Bomb, but it seems to be Grass Knot instead. think it learns Seed Bomb though, right? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section if you know if it's actually would learn a Seed Bomb. We see a Wingull here, and we see a Pumpkaboo coming in on the opponent's part. I don't know who wins this match up here now. You can go for the Body Slam. I don't know if they want to shield it. Your Ghost type, so yeah, they don't actually shield it, but they're still gonna go down to it. And we see a Seal coming back in here, as you can go into your own Seal, I would say. I don't know if you want to go into your own Seal or if you want to go into your Razor Leaf. You go into your own Seal, which should be fine here. Aqua Tail coming through, you're going to be able to resist all the charge move. That's the main reason why you go into your own Seal. Icy Wind is coming through here, or will be able to lower the opponent's attack. You're going to let one move go through, and I would swap out now after this one, to be fair. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to stay in here. No, they're going to still swap out as well. You can now farm them all the way down, and we see the Wingull coming in, and Wingull has only the Water Gun as a fast move in this meta, which allows you to easily win this game. Next opponent, Vulpix in the lead. Just can go straight for the Aqua Tail, and you should be fine as the Weather Ball coming through, which is not the ideal move to go for. I guess they didn't double move it with the Body Slam. But you will be able to go ahead and now actually swap into your Pumpkaboo, which has to shield here, but you at least will be able to resist the fast move, but they're still going to get to 2. Definitely wouldn't have swapped out there. Like, swapping out there didn't really make any sense at all. But we see the Dewpider coming in at least, which you can go for one Grass Knot in time. This will get the final shield by the opponent as well, and you will be able to get them pretty low as well, which is nice. As you going to let this Mirror Coat go through most likely, exactly. Mirror Coat does actually more damage than I thought for this Pokemon, but yeah, we will see most likely the Steel coming back in, exactly. You can just go for one Icy Wind, you should win for the Aqua Tail, to be fair, I think. You're going to nearly knock them out anyway, and this is just less energy, so doesn't really make too much sense. As we see an Oddish coming in, you will be able to farm down the opponent's Vulpix, and you will get to the Body Slam in time, knocking out this Oddish, and it's going to be a good game, as this will easily knock them all the way out. Next opponent, we will see a Seal against Goldeen. That's an interesting one. Goldeen has options, I think, Water Gun or Peck, as we see a Lileep coming in here, which doesn't have the Legacy move that's unobtainable here with the Bullet Seed, but it has the Infestation. You will be able to go for one Body Slam here. This Body Slam will be able to get the shield from the opponent. You can just go ahead and go into your Razor Leaf user. No, you're actually going to go into your Seal. I think that's fine. You can shield what you don't shield. It's a Grass Knot. You nearly die. I don't know why you didn't shield it, to be fair. You should most likely have shielded once at least, and you would have been fine. As we see a Lotad coming in. This is a very good matchup for the Pumpkaboo, as you're going to be able to do neutral damage while they are doing resisted damage, but this is going to be a Bubble Beam. Again, you should shield the first move already against the Seal, but we see the Goldeen coming back in, which actually has a Mud Shot, which I didn't know that this thing would learn Mud Shot. Has Horn Attack as well. Funny Pokemon to see here, as we will see the opponent gonna go down now from some Razor Leaves here. Just a nearly lost this match still, but I think if you just shielded against the Seal, you would have been better off. Next opponent, Dewpider. Dewpider going to be a very neutral matchup here. Both have a one-turn fast move here, and you will be able to go for the Icy Wind in time, which is going to debuff the opponent's fast moves damage as well, as you're going to catch the move on the what's called the Pumpkaboo here, which is going to be the Mirror Coat again. We see that he's bait out the opponent's Slugma. Slugma will be able to get farmed down here from the Seal, which should do enough damage. He's still gonna get to a move. You're going to have to shield this one. Definitely it's going to be a Rock Slide or Flame Charge, as they're going to do more damage here. We will see the Dewpider coming back in. You can go for an Aqua Tail here, trying to knock this one out. Let's see what they're going to have in the back. Very likely it's going to be a Vulpix, to be fair, and it's going to be a Vulpix, and this looks like a loss to me, because I don't really think that this one will get the KO yet, or maybe actually Razor Leaf is enough. Well, yeah, this is the team that I also showcased already in my top team video. Vulpix, it looks like a very strong Sasop here, and like in general, the team that the opponent played is most likely the best team that you can run. They most likely maybe copied me from the video that I made about the top teams there, thinking this is the top team, and that's also why we see a ton of Dewpider in the lead right now. And again, Dewpider lead is not the most ideal Pokemon for you to face. It's gonna go straight for the Bubble Beam. You can swap out, to be fair. But they're going to swap into their own Seal, which is something that they actually kind of like, but you didn't swap out in time. Show went straight into the Turtwig here. Turtwig has a very good matchup against the Seal, but I hope you're going to swap out now after this one here. Ice Wind coming through, you're going to go into your Turtwig now. Hopefully you can farm down in time, and you can, which is lucky because it was very close, as we see them going for one seed bomb, which is completely unnecessary. Body slam would have been enough already, and you'll just waste some energy here, but doesn't really matter at all. As the opponent going to throw here, you're going to shield the bubble beam, which don't know why. Honestly, don't know why, but you see the Vulpix coming in here, and I think you get to 2 moves in time, hopefully, with your seal, just barely. This will knock out the opponents of Vulpix, and you should be able to win this final game as well here with your Pumpkaroo. That's going to be it for this fast video, for this fast team here. I hope you enjoyed this more shorter video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!